Welcome to another episode of Basketball Wives, Season 6, Episode 11. This is the after show that's all about Jackie. Is she having a midlife crisis, or are they trying to get rid of her? Stay tuned as we dish on all that and more.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Whoa. Hey, guys.
Then I headphones. Let's get ready for the show, guys. I think this show was all about Jackie. She's going school shopping. Evelyn ambushes her with the polygraph test. But the ladies are about their business this episode as well. Mm-hmm. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Peace. And, I mix and mingle with the cast all the time. And I have Brianna Cheyenne to the left of me. She's also our fashion diva and tweet diva. She has all the tea as well.
Hi, guys.
So what are your overall thoughts of this episode? Because before we get into that, we're going to just let the fans know that we're going to review the episode. We're going to play a little game. We're going to do a top 3 segment.
Yes.
We're going to do something new, right?
Yes, we have a special top 3 segment for our listeners.
All right, and we have news and gossip and predictions. So what did you think about this episode?
Honestly, this was the least draining episode so far from the past couple. I was happy to see Malaysia going about her business. I really love that. And it kind of makes me wish that they focused more on their entrepreneurial skills and just things that they're doing that's just more positive. But
yeah, they do it dibble and dabble. They, we see some progress with the business. But yeah, this drama is all too familiar. I feel like they always have to have someone that is the person that is the most hated. Like, everybody's against them. So Jackie is the one this time.
Yeah, Jackie always finds herself, time and time again, every season, Jackie finds herself wearing that hat.
But I don't know why I love her so much. I love Jackie.
Because Jackie's funny. I mean, she's not a hated person. Her personality is hilarious. The stuff that comes out her mouth is ridiculous. So it's easy to love her.
Yeah, but a few people want to fight her, so somebody's mad. But
nobody's throwing hands, though.
Well, Dougie's not mad. He's happy to go away to school. He's getting some new clothes, going shopping with mom, but he's not liking what she's picking out. So, but he says he's prepared. So whatever they've been doing got him ready for college. So he seems to be well adjusted, I think.
Yeah, but I don't understand why Jackie was asking him, what are you going to wear? Are you going to wear shorts all the time? They wear uniforms in college.
She wants him to look presentable and nice.
Jackie be asking some dumb questions sometimes.
She wants him to look good on campus. He had to represent for the family.
Okay.
She says the school, the teachers, the students, they better be nice to her son or she gonna pop up. Now, you know how Jackie is. She will be on campus in the lunchroom waiting for somebody.
Jackie's the mom you don't tell anything to because once you tell her that you don't like somebody, she's gonna hate them forever. So you can never bring them to the house because Jackie's gonna be shady and say some ignorant stuff.
Oh, forget the house. She gonna drive to the school. She got time. She got time. She gonna fight college kids and everything. But she also wants to know, is he gonna be involved in relations?
Now, Jackie's been involved in relations, Jackie. You know this. He's a little cutie. Of course he has. And his mom is on TV. His dad is a NBA legend.
He has scared. He's scared.
He got girls knocking down them doors.
He's scared because Jackie is gonna act a fool if he
comes
up with a baby.
That's why he's gonna be secretive about it.
Ooh, if he come up with a baby, I don't know what's gonna happen, honey. But OG called to check on Jackie and tells her what Phoebe's been saying behind her back and calling her old and stuff. Now, why do people do that? Because we all are not getting any younger. We get older. So why are we making these jokes?
I think it's just because it's easy when you live in a world that's very materialistic and based off vanity. The easiest thing to do is to come for your looks, your youth, and all that stuff. And Jackie's not ugly, so the easiest thing to say is, "Oh, she old.
She too old to be trying to fight." But
she is too old to be trying to fight.
But you're talking about her, so I mean, just because you're old, you're supposed to let things roll off your back and be like, "Oh, look, girl, you can say whatever you want to say."
No, not at all. But when you get to a certain age, you handle things differently. There is no woman that should be 70 years old. Not saying Jackie's 70, but I don't want to see no 70-year-old woman getting mad because some boy disrespected her. Like, what? Like, you're not fighting after a certain age. That's ridiculous.
Gonna call somebody to fight for you?
Yeah, that's what she got a son for. You better guarantee my son or my man is gonna be pulling up, mama, what's up, and handle it.
Yeah. So she pulled up at Jen's event and she was not playing because she's like, Phoebe, what you doing? Come outside.
I felt so bad for Jennifer. This is the one time Jennifer has something positive going on in this season. And Jackie comes rolling up screaming for Phoebe, talking about she don't care that Jennifer's making a speech about cancer.
Now, she did come at the wrong time, but we've all seen them act inappropriately at events. Now, we can't act like Malaysia hasn't pulled up on somebody.
Absolutely.
So they be pulling up now.
Yeah, but just because one person did it doesn't mean another person can do it and everything is okay. Malaysia's wrong and Jackie's wrong.
Well, is Phoebe wrong?
Phoebe needs to find herself a plane ticket back to New York is what she needs to do.
I hear her constantly talking. Even when she was in there, like, I'm not going outside, she still was talking. Like, when you gonna stop talking? I want you to stop because you got to back it up. Like, you got to be ready to walk outside if you got this mouth. Like, and then the killer part was Malaysia was the one telling her, no, you're not going out there. Queen of pull up. Saying, no, you're not going out there. How is this happening? I'm confused.
I mean, you already know when Malaysia doesn't like somebody, it's a wrap for them. So she's easy to hop on another side if that means that they're against her enemy too.
It's a bunch of mess. But they were also bombarded with paparazzi. She wasn't feeling, because she came to show Jen love, but she still is on the fence about Jen. But she feels like Jen was kind of like, oh, I need this photo op to make it seem like we're cool.
Do you think that's what that was?
Yeah.
See, I was looking at it as the fact that Jennifer is having an event for her mom and it's about cancer, and I look at that as PR, and her PR wanted media there because we're in the media, specifically entertainment, and we get emails or calls or DMs all the time talking about, I'm having this event, I would love for you to cover this, and that's how I looked at it because they were actually inside the venue. I feel paparazzi would be outside the building.
Well, they're in there. Yeah, they were covering the event, but I just feel like even in the moment, Malaysia wasn't fake. She was like, this photo is kind of awkward. Like, I don't even want to take a picture
with you. But she took it.
Yeah, she took it. But she was like, I didn't want to take it. But it was kind of like she was sandwiched in the middle of Evelyn and Jen. Like, come on, girl, take this picture. Because she was talking to Evelyn. So at least
Jennifer was in the middle. Like, they both made room for Jennifer to come in.
Oh, so yeah, she did take it then.
Yeah.
So
they were willing to take it.
Well, they just always complaining about stuff, Yeah. I'm done with that.
Yeah, I'm
Evelyn
done with that too.
Is one person that confuses me because she's having this meeting with some ladies about women empowerment, and she's all passionate about this, or so she says. However, she's the first one to bring the drama and talk down to people and fight, and so I'm like, what's the contradiction is going on here? Like,
what the contradiction is going on here?
It's a lot.
I just think Evelyn is a natural born mean girl sometimes, and she just doesn't really realize when she is doing something. You know, when you're just naturally mean, and sometimes you don't really realize you're being mean until someone says, hey, that's
Does she need
rude.
Therapy like Jackie? Because
I think everybody in the world needs therapy, but I would love... first of all, shout out to Dr. Zimmerman. If anybody needs to have their own show, it needs to be Dr. Zimmerman. Because
she made me feel therapeutic.
I mean, any woman that can break through Jackie Christie, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize, ma'am. So everybody needs to book a session with her.
I think I need one too, because I have some issues too. We all do. We can't look down on each other and talk bad about each other and then go have an event that's like, oh, this is about cancer, this is about my mom, this is about women empowerment, and then every other day you breaking somebody down. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's hypocritical.
Very, very, very. And then she not only does that, but she confronts Jackie, ambushes her with the polygraph test. She's like, hey girl, let's meet up. And then Jackie shows up like, what's this?
I'm surprised she took it.
Well, she said she had nothing to hide. Most of the answers then she took it twice too.
Yeah, she was determined to get the answers she wanted.
So she got some green mountains and she said, no, ain't no green mountains over here, let's take it over. And she passed most of the tests, but the one question that we were wondering about, did she leak this story to the press? I know she leaked that story.
You think she leaked the story?
We heard her in the flashback. They said somebody hit her in the head.
I think somebody on her team leaked it.
That means she did.
Yeah.
Who instructed her? I mean, that person to do it.
I think Jackie knows who did it, and she didn't try to stop it. That messy one, Dion. He looked like he got a big mouth.
Or Anthony.
Oh, because people are saying Anthony and Jackie are friends, so it could be Anthony's thirsty self.
Well, Malaysia says there's no coming back from all the drama that Jackie's causing. She's having an event herself. Jackie didn't come. She wasn't invited. And she's saying, like, why is she making up these lies about my family? But they did try to jump her. I mean, it's not a complete, total lie.
Oh, I just wish Malaysia gave Jackie more of the benefit of the doubt with this whole situation, because they have such a tumultuous friendship already. So I hope that eventually some type of conversation will be had. However, the more time that they let pass by, Malaysia's going to build up more animosity. So it's just not going to go anywhere.
Jackie's hurt. She's breaking down crying at the polygraph test.
That was hilarious. I'm so sorry.
It's not funny to watch people cry, Brianna. She was sad because she's like, y'all don't trust me. Why y'all think I did this? I didn't do this.
Why does it matter? So, like,
she's innocent. She wants to prove it.
I cannot be crying over somebody because they don't believe me. I'm sorry. Like, if you say that you're my friend and we've been friends for how long and you don't believe something I'm saying, I'm not going to cry over it. I'm a grown woman. If you don't believe me, you're cut off. And I have other friends that will. Move on.
Speaking of moving on, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in each and every week and dishing about Basketball Wives with us, making us the ESPN of talk. We appreciate you, and we would like for you to continue to show us support. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us on iTunes, give us a 5-star. You can listen to us on Spotify as well. And we just love it here. We love this show, even though these ladies, can be kind of crazy. We like it, What about you, Brianna? You like it, don't you?
I love it.
You love it. Yeah, we love it.
Yes.
So when Jackie meets with the therapy session, she gets a breakthrough. I really I do like this lady. I think she should make more appearances. I think Jackie should refer her to some more people. This lady's really good. She broke down of like how the little girl inside of her, whatever she went through when she was younger, is still there. Like at whatever age she is, 50s, 60s, whatever, that little girl is still in there hurting, and it's coming to the surface every time she gets mad, every time she gets afraid.
Hence why she was crying at the polygraph test.
Exactly. That's that little girl inside. Little girl. It's not Jackie.
That's Jackie. Jacqueline is the grown woman and Jackie is the little girl.
No, they said the devil is the one that be doing all the stuff. It's the devil.
Oh, yeah, it is the devil. Or Malaysia said that's the demon that tried to get close to her so they could figure out. Malaysia sounds like she's been hurt many times by people in her life. She sounds very scarred and broken by a lot of relationships. And she's so guarded and easy to just look at the worst in people. You know what? If Basketball Wives comes back next season, I am putting in a special request that the producers make it more about Dr. Zimmerman building up these ladies and figuring out their real issues. You
know what? They can make a spinoff. They have like a boot camp type of thing. They, like marriage boot camp or something like that. Like therapy, Basketball Wives boot camp. They need help.
Yes,
they need help.
Like real help, not just reality TV help, but they need to go in it with open minds because there's no point if they don't.
Yeah.
Eric Carrasco says Jackie actually thinks Evelyn's her friend, which is sad. That is kind of sad.
Yeah, Evelyn kept throwing her under the bus. The ambush, everything.
Everything.
I'm over Evelyn and her drama. So yeah, after all of that, losing her temper and crying, I think Jackie knows how to find her peace. Just breathe and just let it pass.
Woosah, girl.
Does that help? Just taking a deep breath?
Girl, let me tell you something. Deep breaths have helped me a couple of times.
Okay.
A walk away, a punch in the fist. Yeah.
That's how you get your power back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I channel all the energy in this back into my hand, and it just comes back into me.
Okay.
I just breathe.
Well,
Tips.
Shawnee is checking on her business. It's some progress going on with the dispensary. She's, reflecting on like how she was just a wife and a mother and never thought that she would be a business owner. And, through, something devastating such as a divorce, she was able to come up with Basketball Wives, come up with her other businesses in real estate and this dispensary. So she's going to leave a legacy for her kids.
I love it.
And and not only her, Malaysia with the skincare company. So they are making some moves, you know. It's good to see.
It sucks that some of the people watching don't feel like they can consider themselves businesswomen just because they had some type of financial backing from their ex-husbands and they're getting alimony. But at the same time, what they're doing with the alimony money, if that's creating a business for them and supporting their children, what's the problem?
It's not a problem. You know what? Because some women would just go shopping until
exactly
the 18 years is up, and then they're like, well,
and the baby's diapers still are dirty.
Phoebe? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
OG was waiting for Kwame in her lingerie. Oh, is that sweet? That was sweet. That's how you wait for your man when he gone for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta spice it up. That's how you spice it up. Her outfit was cute.
No, it was cute. I didn't say that it's not. I didn't say it's not. I think it was a nice welcome. A lot of people feel like Kwame is going to start running for the hills with this whole baby talk stuff.
He got very uncomfortable when she brought up marriage.
Yes.
I could just see it in his face.
Yes.
But that's why I say you have to inspire a man instead of like, because she says she's not trying to force it, but bringing up the topic of conversation is kind of forcing it.
Yeah, especially if it's constant.
Yeah, but her hormones are raging. She's retiring from football, so now it's time to have a baby.
So I have a question, and you guys can answer in the chat too, because I would love to know everybody's feedback. How long do you stick around a man knowing your clock is ticking and you want this commitment? How long do you stick with him, and what would it take for you to finally say, you know what, I need to move on and find somebody that's going to give me what I want?
I say don't ever get exclusive until you guys are on the same page. So if he's like got an uncomfortable look when you bring up babies and marriage and stuff, go on some old dates with some old dudes, because that's going to make him either step up, break up, or you're going to find somebody that's going to do what you want.
But sometimes you have those conversations initially, and then you guys are on the same page at first, and then years pass, he gets more comfortable, and then all of a sudden he doesn't think having kids is that important anymore.
Well, how did that happen?
There's nothing more dangerous than a comfortable man.
So one, we're not moving in until we get what we want, a ring. And then two, we need to set a date when we get the ring. That's what we need to do. That's my thoughts on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kaya J says a year.
Okay. And then when January 1st hits, then what? You gonna bring up the conversation? He gonna be looking crazy in the face again.
Our conversation last year.
Right. But another thing that happened in this show was this concussion situation with Jackie putting it in the blogs, which led to the polygraph test. So is that even something that could be a controversial thing? Because I mean, they all talk stuff about each other, like whether it's the blogs or it's the girls bringing it or if Anthony's bringing it, it don't matter. Why is it?
I think it just makes it messier when you're purposefully going out of your way to go to a third party and involving them in something, especially if it's not true. Because Jackie's there crying and during the polygraph test that, they don't believe her for lying, but at the same time, she potentially put something false about Malaysia in the blogs. That's hypocrisy in my eyes.
Good day. Well, speaking of hypocrisy, our new segment that we're going to do today, Let's talk about it.
Yes, so we have top 3. So we always have a special top 3 in the beginning, in the end, and we have one in the middle for our lovely listeners. So our top 3 are 3 ways to get caught lying. And this is strictly influential from the series overall, but there's some things you can implement in your life so you don't get caught lying. So the number 3...
Just don't lie. How about that?
Just don't lie. But, in case you end up lying, because that happens. Our number 3 way is going to a bootleg court. Make sure you bring those receipts. That means screenshots, recordings, all of that stuff. And we saw that with Jackie versus Malaysia Pargo.
Or a witness. Bring a witness.
Or a witness, okay? And then having that witness leads into our number 2. Have a ponderosa.
Oh, yes. I love those, especially when there's drinks involved.
Let's be very clear, though. Ponderosa is not a real word in this sense. It's actually a tree or a steakhouse.
Oh.
Okay? So thank you, Christy, for, Jackie for giving us a new word.
She invented that word.
Well, she invented a different definition. But you can have a ponderosa, gather up everybody that was involved in the situation, do a pop-up, what she calls a drive-by.
I think the ponderosa is kind of like a play on Pandora's box. I think that's what she was really trying to say, but it just kept going, ponderosa.
I'm going to let you have that one. I don't know.
Because I'm like, where did it come from if it doesn't even make sense?
Well,
it's about a tree?
I don't know. A ponderosa is a word. She's just using it in the wrong way because she doesn't know the meaning.
Okay.
But the number one way we saw through Anthony and his messy he said, she said debacle is just go on a call and have the other people on mute so you don't know.
A 3-way call. We was that back in the day.
It's
call your friend on 3-way.
It's immature, but clearly it brings some type of results. And, we have the honorable mention, a basic lie detector test. You can never go wrong.
My goodness. You got to pull out that when it's the big deal.
Yeah.
I don't think that whole concussion thing was a big deal, whatever.
No, it definitely wasn't. That was just extra camera time and storyline.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brianna, for that. That was pretty funny. Top 3 ways to get caught lying. I just suggest you tell the truth and nothing but the truth, okay?
Stop lying.
Stop telling the lies. And let's get into our news and gossip.
Yes.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right. So speaking of Anthony, Jackie Christie's source, he is taking credit for increasing the ratings of Basketball Wives. He says on his Instagram, yesterday's episode of Basketball Wives was a good one. It's crazy to me how Malaysia in the city is quick to believe both them lying bees. Ashley is Jennifer's week A old assistant, and Dom is cool with the week B. So why were they acting like they didn't know? I don't know, but continuing on his caption, P.S. I call everyone boo from the things I heard about you. I should have thought about calling you that, sis. And thank you, Jackie, for having my back. So is that why people think that he's Jackie's friend? Because she got his back?
Probably. But I mean, that theory started on the show. But I mean, it's not looking too good if he's there thanking her on social media.
Yeah, and then he made another post on top of that. He said, isn't that crazy? The drama I brought to the group helped them ratings. Check out how the ratings shot up because of the queen and my mouth. Let's see what happens when the reunion, because it's about to be major twist, child. He says he gonna be there.
He's thirsty, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, who invited him, Jackie?
Most likely. You will see him with endless reality stars on his Instagram page. So you already know the type of person he is.
Clout. So Jackie, she's popular in other circles in the world. K. Michelle, they were on the show together, Hollywood Squares.
Okay.
And she says she wants to sleep with Jackie. These ladies are freaky and bisexual. So let's play the clip.
I know we're talking about fighting and everything. Jackie, you got a little quiet.
I want to sleep with Jackie. I've been trying to sleep with Jackie for 2 years.
She said
I
that
invited her to the studio and everything. I just be wanting to try something different. I've been trying to sleep with her for 2 years.
Well, try it then. Try it.
Look how she giggling like she never did nothing wrong ever. She like,
Try it. Because she's so beautiful.
Here to tell
Like,
you,
K.
if
Michelle's
you believe
beautiful.
in yourself, you can do anything. Just do not give up.
Do not give up
There
after
is
2
no
years.
tomorrow.
You can do it
Seize
today.
the moment of today.
Right, they're on stage together. Go ahead, go for it, K. Michelle.
I know what we're talking.
That's kind of crazy because the way she's like the freaky queen on
Yeah.
Basketball Wives. So I can't believe that K. Michelle's been pushing up on her and she hasn't been going for it.
I don't know if that. Okay. I mean, I don't know. That's so random because I didn't even know K. Michelle was into women like that to even make a comment about that. I guess that's just.
Oh yeah, she's talked about it too. That she's had. I don't know if she's like super like bisexual, but yeah, like she's been into Jocelyn on Love and Hip Hop. Like she's into that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I got a special treat. You know, I met Angel Brinks, one of our former Basketball Wives, and I was so excited. I got to go to her showroom and I got to try on some of her pieces. So I have a few pictures from the showroom, as you can see. She's always blinging stuff out. That's the store. I'm so proud of her. She's such a businesswoman and such a sweetheart. And that's what she styled me in, y'all. What y'all think?
Who is that?
That's me.
Why do you look white?
I look white? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like lighter. But let's take a look at the showroom. Let's see the video. It's like a little clip of the showroom. So these are some of the pieces. If you would like to, so much stuff.
Wow, that's overwhelming. That's so.
Yes, very overwhelming because it was just like.
That's like you just want to play dress up.
That's why I did, girl. It was amazing.
That's so.
So
cute.
yeah, I had so much fun. Thanks, Angel, for showing me love and showing the Basketball Wives after show love. So
Yes.
we will get into our prediction.
Well, actually, we have some tweets first.
Oh, yes, tweet.
Some tweets from Basketball Wives fans who are always watching the show. At Real Ms. Mac says, all these shows have functions just to fight and bring up old ish. Okay. Let's see. I agree
That's
with
how
that.
you get caught line, like you said.
Another way. At Bree_Breezy11 says, I'm so over this group. Y'all talked hella-ish about Jackie. Then she cries and Evelyn want to comfort her. Jennifer lies and spread rumors about Evelyn and her child. No mention of a lie detector test. But Jackie got to take one and I'm not even a Jackie fan. Well, that's how you know you're not biased. At Ray Holiday says, where on earth is OG getting these shirts from? Sorry. At I am
Shady.
Kiki Marie says this show has turned into a circus.
I can agree. 'Cause
Factual.
that whole Phoebe, come outside.
There she go right there.
Clown. They saying Jackie look like a clown?
They
or
say
Phoebe?
Phoebe is the main
Oh yeah,
clown.
yeah. I think so. Yeah,
Tomfoolery.
because you talking all that mess, you can't back it up, honey. You
Yeah.
better go back home to New York,
Real
honey.
quick, I also want to show some love to the people in the live chat.
Yes.
Ronnie Thomas, who says they need to bring back Brandy. Ty Williams says, I think we should do a petition for Royce Reed to get back on Basketball Wives.
I think so too, because even in her small size, she was still standing up to them. So Phoebe has no excuse.
Yeah,
Hold your own, girl.
exactly. And then Kaya J says, I dislike half the cast. So there it is.
All right, so we need some new Basketball Wives. Who would you guys want to see on the show? Do you know any ladies out there that may be a good fit? I don't think Aisha Curry would work.
Oh no. Do you see the class of these women? And then do you see girl, bye.
Well, let's get into our prediction.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
What do we think?
Let me summon my messy gods.
Summon the god.
I predict that Jackie and Malaysia are going to have a moment. And I think it's going to be another volatile situation. And I would love to see, even though he's thirsty, I would love to see Anthony get on the show. Yeah.
Like
and
Dion?
like a quick cameo. Because I feel like I want to see how each person reacts. Like, who would be shook? Would Jennifer be shook by seeing him and possibly getting exposed? Or will Jackie get on the defense? I think there's a lot of potential for a lot of messiness.
Ooh, well, what I think is going to happen. Cece's gonna demand her apology at this dinner, and I feel like they're gonna finally become a family.
You think Cece cares enough to want an apology?
It seems like it in that little montage. She's like, I'm going to get my apology, and then Thomas comes home. And he's like, why we have extra plates on the table?
Oh, see, I took it as Cece wants Kristen to apologize to Byron, because Cece said she doesn't care about if they like her or not. She cares about Byron's relationship.
Okay,
with
so the
everybody.
third plate is Byron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Cece wouldn't go to Thomas and Kristen's house for dinner for an apology.
You're right. All right. Well, I want to give a few fan shout outs because you've been showing us love in the comments. You're always commenting each and every week. So we want to let you know we see you. Rakita Doby, Sarah Slowly, Audrey O, Rachel Custard, Teresa Jackson, Ronnie 13, Sharita Mullings, B. Thompson, Yvonne Ross, I Love Me Fortune, social media, I guess that's just a fake account, Deanna Guy, Ty Williams, Mark Austin, L. Jones, Too Much For You, Rashandra Powell, thank you so much for showing us love in the comments. We love you guys. No matter what you think about us, we love good, positive comments. Let us know your thoughts on the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Miss Conversation Piece. You can check me out on Instagram at MISS Conversation Piece. You can also check me out on Growing Up Hip Hop. I'm going to do a guest appearance on Black Ink Crew Compton tomorrow. So check me out there. And also Loving Hip Hop Hollywood. It's a lot going on there too. So if you love reality TV like I do, make sure you tune in. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at IamB_Cheyenne, CHIANNE. You can find me. We just wrapped up Orange is the New Black after show. I am doing dating #NoFilter. And I'm also doing 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days and a bunch of others I can't remember.
All right. We've been busy, but thank you so much for tuning in. We'll till next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.